guys, so I finally decided to film my Q&A video. I had a couple other videos kind of get in the way that I had to film first, but now is the time to film a Q&A. Okay, that's better. Not in my studio, I'm at Shayna's, obviously, filming, so my setup's not quite as streamlined as I'm used to, so I'm sitting on this weird zebra print chair thing she has, and it's very weird. I don't know, it's like a beanbag chair, but not. Anyway, so I said that I was going to do a Q&A video, so you guys asked me some questions, and now I'm going to answer them. So, Kari J asked, will Matt ever be on any of your videos? You should do some husband-wife tags. So, when you asked this question, I asked Matt that question. And he got a really sheepish look on his face, and he got all twitchy, and he's like, well, just say it's something we're working on. So I don't know exactly what he means by that, because yeah, he does not like to have pictures taken of him. He doesn't even like looking in the mirror. Just the kind of guy he is. No matter how cute and handsome I think he is and tell him he is, he doesn't like how he looks. So he doesn't like having images of him anywhere. So apparently, though, it is something he is thinking about being open to. So hopefully, maybe he will be in some of my videos. Although it'd be really weird to film with him. It's like, I share everything in my life with that man, but it's, except for like filming in my channel, he's very distant from. Just because, I don't know, it's just something, I guess when our relationship started, he got the vibe I didn't want him to watch my channel. And I just thought that my channel wouldn't really be something he'd be into. And yeah, part of me felt like maybe I would make myself look like an idiot to my new boyfriend if he watched my channel. And I think it just escalated, not escalated, but it just continued from there to a point where it's like he does a lot of creative brainstorming behind my channel. Like, he gives me so much inspiration and ideas for stuff to do on my channel. But as far as filming and watching videos, he doesn't really do any of that. So filming with him would definitely be different. That's for sure. So Kari J, Kari J also asked, what's your favorite fandom? Well, of course, first and foremost is going to be Harry Potter, because everything is Harry Potter for me. Obviously, I have 4 Harry Potter tattoos, and it's like I live and breathe Harry Potter. Half my wardrobe, literally half my wardrobe, is Harry Potter t-shirts. I mean, I started Potter Projects and Project Long Live. So it's like, obviously Harry Potter is my #1 fandom, and that's pretty obvious. So it's like, if I had to list a #2 fandom, that would be a little harder. But I would, it's so hard because it's like, obviously new things come along and your tastes change. It would probably have to be a really close draw between Series of Unfortunate Events and Hunger Games. It's like, to be fair, I have a Lemony Snicket tattoo. Why can't I ever angle it right? There we go. But I love Hunger Games so much. I don't want to say so much more. But it's like, I don't have a Hunger Games tattoo because I'm at a place in my life where I don't feel like I want any more tattoos. And otherwise, I would have a Hunger Games tattoo. But it's like, I'm just to that point in my life where I don't really feel like I want any more. And if I do, it'd probably be in a couple of years, and it'd probably be a Romanov tattoo. So, yeah. So, TS_1989_Zane13, who is a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, he asked, how was your senior prom? Okay, so I don't know if a lot of you know, because I mean, I've said it before, but I don't I guess I don't talk about it a ton. But I was homeschooled my entire life. The first time I ever sat in a classroom was when I took my SATs. And so I didn't have a senior prom. And then my best friend in high school was a year and a half behind me, and by the time she had her senior prom, I was a state away, and even if she wanted to take me as her date, I couldn't because I was too far away. So I never had a senior prom, but in January 2012, Shane and I had a friend of ours at the time living with us, and of course we were just hot off of Deathly Hallows Part 2 had come out in July, and so we were trying to do a lot of Harry Potter based stuff, just because we were trying to hold on to our love for Harry Potter and like in denial that it was ending, which of course it didn't end. But so on January 1st, we threw our very own Yule Ball. It was a lot of fun. I was sad that we didn't have any dancing, but there was only 5 people there, and one of them was my brother, and the other was a guy who was trying to get with me and then ended up marrying the friend that was living with us. It's a very weird situation. But so it's like any dancing would have had to been like group dancing to a fast-paced song, no slow dancing at that Yule Ball. But basically we played games all night. We got all dressed up when we had a banquet, and it was a lot of fun. And that was the closest I ever came to a prom because I had to go and buy a prom dress. I went to a secondhand store and I bought a prom dress, and I did my hair all up like Hermione's and Goblet of Fire, and it was a lot of fun. It was definitely like the best, closest thing I could have had to a senior prom. JD1102 asked, what was your first memory of Harry Potter? So my first memory of Harry Potter, so this is a little, not like a definite memory, but it's like when Harry Potter first came onto the scene, my parents were pretty devout Christians, and so Harry Potter was evil. I was never allowed to watch like Page Master, and then when Harry Potter came onto the scene, Harry Potter was evil, and so I was not allowed to watch it. And then I got really big into Lemony Snicket, and I loved it so much. And I think my first real clear memory of Harry Potter was I was reading this article in some teen magazine, and it showed Lemony Snicket, and then it showed this picture from Prisoner of Azkaban, and it's like, is Harry Potter the new Lemony Snicket? And I remember thinking, no, Harry Potter's stupid. So that's like my first really clear memory of Harry Potter. And then of course a year later, I walked into my living room and saw Chamber of Secrets being played during the Quidditch scene, and I was like, and the rest is history. So JD1102 also asked, will you do another type of contest? So the other day I just filmed a very important video that we will be going up on June 15th. Concerning Project Long Live, and yep, there's gonna be a contest. So Dalton OK, who's another great friend of mine from YouTube and started YouTube and just escalated from there, asked, if you could cast anyone besides the original in a new Harry Potter movie remake, who would you cast? This was kind of a hard question because it's like, I don't know a ton of like 11-year-old age-appropriate actors, especially for like the Golden Trio, to start with a Sorcerer's Stone remake. I couldn't really come to an answer on this, especially for Harry and Ron, except I do have someone in mind that could play Hermione in a few years. Her name is Abby Ryder Fortson, and she is unbelievably adorable. She was in Ant-Man, she played his daughter, and she's been in a couple other movies and stuff. And oh my god, this girl is so freaking, just so cute and beautiful, and she's such a good actress for her age, and she's got those big brown eyes that would be perfect for Hermione. I could definitely get on board with that. So last question, it also came from JD1102. What was your favorite Potter project that you have made so far? So far, I think my favorite Potter project would have to be the, like the Harry Potter 8-ball that I made. Because it was an idea that I came up completely by myself. A lot of Potter projects I make, I get inspiration from things other people have made, or things people ask me to make. But the Harry Potter 8-ball was something I came up with completely on my own, from the idea of it to how to do it, everything. And I had so much fun making it, and it sits on my desk in my studio, and I still play with it all the time, and I love how it turned out. And so that is definitely my favorite Potter project so far. Very closely followed by the Have You Seen This Wizard poster. I really like that one because it's so much fun. You can use it at parties, and that hangs right by my desk in my studio too. So thank you guys for asking me questions for this Q&A video. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know, I might do one again sometime, but it's like, I don't know, it's like for all the viewers I have, or subscribers I have, it seems like when I do a Q&A, I don't get a whole lot of questions, so I don't know how I'm supposed to take that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.